What's up everyone, Judge of the Circumstance here, and I have my long-awaited box of Modern Masters. What I'm going to do for this is open it up, of course, and then what we will do is I'm going to keep each set of 6 packs separate as a sealed pool because I'm planning to go to the GP in Las Vegas, as I'm sure a fair number of you are as well. So I'm going to keep them separate, and then I'll do some separate videos of each sealed pool and kind of show what the options are and how I would build it, and then maybe you can tell me how you would build it. And that way we all get to practice a little bit before we can go and build in Vegas. So let's go ahead and get started here. These are coming in different packaging and I guess presented a little more nicely than usual. Let's go grab our first 6 out. I'm not really going to present these in such a manner that it is mappable at all, because I don't think it would be very good if people were able to map this set. So let's get started with pool number 1 here. And I'm going to skip straight to the uncommons and rares. I'll show the commons in the individual pool videos that I will do. So, first pack. Okay, our first uncommon is a Manamorphose with that sweet new art. Tide Hollow Sculptor, Tar Pitcher, and the first rare is a Gifts Ungiven. And we have a foil Vivid Grove. Every pack, of course, has a foil in it. And a bat token. Pack number 2. And I will recap the rares at the end of the video. So first rare, Lightning Helix, with the, I think, dual deck art, which I like a lot. Tar Pitcher, Hypocrisite, and Divinity of Pride. And our rare is an Arcbound Worker. And a Fairy Rogue token. Number 3. So first uncommon, Vivid Crag, Rift Sweeper, Stir the Pride, and our rare is Yosei the Morning Star. Not actually very happy to see these Kamigawa Dragons as my mythics. Hopefully I don't have any more in this box. Ethereum Sculptor Foil and a Kithkin Soldier token. Next pack. This is number 4. So we start with a Mind Funeral, Stir the Pride, Trigon Predator, and a Stonehewer Giant as the rare, and a foil Take Possession with an elemental token. Pack number 5. Mind Funeral again, Grinning Ignis, Narc Amoeba, which I'm happy to see because I want to start building my first Legacy deck, which will be Dredge because I don't feel like shelling out for Legacy lands, and a Demigod of Revenge. I actually wanted to talk a little bit about this card if I pulled one, in the event that you're playing at the GP and you play this card, skip to the foil, the Torrent of Stone, not that exciting, and a Saproling token. So this creature has an ability that triggers when you cast it. So let's say I'm playing against my opponent and I cast Demigod of Revenge. Cast him, he goes on the stack, his trigger goes on the stack. If my opponent tries to counter Demigod of Revenge, and if you're in this situation it's important to remember this, you have to make sure that you let his trigger resolve before you cast your counterspell. Because if you counterspell him with his triggered ability still on the stack, he's going to go to the graveyard, and then his trigger is going to resolve, and he's going to come back anyway. So that's something to take note of before you start playing in the GP. I'm sure a lot of you already knew that interaction, but it's kind of a tricky one that you don't really think about. So I figured it would be worthwhile to point that out really briefly. And I don't think the situation is going to arise where you have more than one of those in your pool. But the interaction works basically the same way. So this is pack number 6. Sandsower, Vivid Greek, another Narcomoeba, and a Joyra of the Gitu, and a foil Gleam of Resistance. So that's my first set of 6. I'm going to go ahead and start the second of our little pools. And there will, again, be videos for all of these individual pools later, and we'll see what we would build. And I don't claim to be an expert or anything, but it's good to have that information available for everyone out there, I think. So, skipping to the uncommons, we have a Marsh Flitter, Tribal Flames, Grinning Ignis, and a Cryptic Command Suite. That is my first real, I think, money pull, which I'm very happy about because I don't have these, and my modern deck is the blue, white, red Geist deck, and I need Cryptics, and a foil Erratic Mutation, and a zombie token. Pack number 7. No, 8. Sorry. I can't count. Math is hard. Okay, so we start with a Spore Sower Thallid, Paradise Mantle, Incremental Growth, and Pyromancer Swath is our rare. And a foil Vomiting Flower. Hanakami, I don't really know what's going on with that art. And a Goblin Rogue token. Next pack, third pack of our second pool. First uncommon is a Plume Veil, Incremental Growth, a Horobi's Whisper, and our rare is, sweet, a Dark Confidant. Okay, I'm liking this second pool here. So, got our Bob and a Rift Elemental in foil. Alright, so 2 mythics down, we have a Yosei and a Bob. Hoping for the elusive Tarmogoyf in here, but I can't really complain now that I have a Cryptic and a Bob. Okay. So we have a Desperate Ritual, Take Possession, Crow's and Grip, and our rare is, oh sweet, Arcbound Ravager. This is like the money pool right here. And Fairy Macabre in foil. I like that art. I like the little mirror right there. Who's about to get Arcbound Ravaged. Arcbound and or Ravaged, I guess? I don't know. Pack number 5 for this pool. Stinkweed Imp, another thing for my theoretical dredge deck. Thirst for Knowledge, Flicker Wisp, Crows and Grip again, and Engineered Explosives. Okay, so that's another thing I want for my modern sideboard. And Crush Underfoot in foil, and another Goblin Rogue token. I feel like a lot of these tokens have this little bent upper left corner, but maybe I'm just imagining it. And last pack for this pool. I have an Etched Oracle, Sudden Shock, another Hirobi's Whisper, and a Bridge from Below, which I needed, and a foil Anti-Snitch, and the Elspeth emblem. Okay, so that's 2 out of our 4 pools, and let's move on to pool number 3. Sorry, I had to pause for a second there. So pool number 3. We have Masked Admirers, Anti-Snitch, Riftwing Cloudskate, and a Scion of Una, and a foil Court Homunculus. And this tip card has a bent corner too. I wonder if it's just my box or if it's just something that happened to a lot of them. So, pack number 2 here. Anti-Snitch again, Plume Veil, Executioner's Capsule, and an Una, and a foil Errant Ephemeron, and a Spider token. Ugh, spiders. Third pack. Masked Admirers, Vivid Creek, Hypocrisite, and Tooth and Nail is our foil. And a rare Stink Drinker Daredevil, who I think, if you have multiples of him especially, will be very good in the Giants tribal deck. Because your creatures will all just be like horrifically undercosted if you're playing that guy. Pack number 4. I haven't seen any Kitchen Finks or Murderous Redcap yet. I'd like to get my hands on a few of those. So, Meadowboon, Trigon Predator, Riftwing Cloudskate, and Kiki-Jiki. Cool. So, a relevant mythic, which is always nice to see. Oh, and a foil cryptic. Alright, I am now extremely happy. 1 second, I want to put this foil cryptic in a sleeve at least. Gonna go in a double sleeve it in a little bit, but I don't want to delay the video by too much. Alright, so now I have all the cryptics I need for my deck, I guess. Oh, maybe I should run 3 of. Hey, maybe I'll get another foil cryptic in one of these. This is pack number 5 for pool 3. We have a Vivid Marsh, Meadowboon, Path to Exile, and a Chalice of the Void, and our foil is a Deep Cavern Imp, and a Sapling token. Just realized I put my Goblin token up. Last pack for pool 3. I'd like to see some spell snares too. I kind of want to have the option for my modern deck. Okay, another Manamorphose, Executioner's Capsule, Esperzoa, and a Death Cloud is our rare with a foil Thallid Germinator. And a separately token. So that concludes pool number 3, and now we have our last 6 packs. So we have a Shrapnel Blast, Take Possession, Reach of Branches, and our rare is Verdaloth the Ancient. Not exciting. And a foil Bound in Silence, which will be awesome for the Rebels deck because it's a Rebel aura, so you can tutor it up. And a Kithkin Soldier with a bent corner. I'm definitely not imagining it. Pack number 2. Careful Consideration, Path to Exile, Reach of Branches, and a Glimmer Void, and a foil Flicker Wisp. So Glimmer Void, pretty sweet, irrelevant card. I don't have an affinity deck, but can't complain about having it. Pack 3. I'd be happy to see another foil rare or a foil mythic or something. Or just like get lucky and get another mythic out of the box. Regular. Hopefully a Tarmogoyf. Okay, so there's my first Kitchen Finks. A Feud Killer's Verdict. Dakmor Salvage, and the rare is a Pact of Negation. And we have a foil Vivid Crag and a Sapperling. Okay, let's go find the uncommons. Relic of Progenitus, Careful Consideration, another Dakmor Salvage, and Squee, and a foil Face Falter. Bat token. Second to last. So we have a Thirst for Knowledge, Vivid Grove, Mole Drifter, and a Revelark. And our rare is our foil is a foil Tombstalker. And Goblin token. And last pack of the box. Come on, Tarmogoyf. Alright, let's see what we get. Horn Pilferers. So we have a Cloud Goat Ranger, Kitchen Finks, Feud Killer's Verdict, and a rare is a Skeletal Vampire. Not exciting. And a foil Amru Scout and Sapperling token. Alright, so I'm going to pause the video for a second and pull out all the rares so we can do a little recap. Alright, we're back for our recap of the rares from the box. We have a Verdaloth the Ancient, Glimmer Void, Pact of Negation, Squee, Revelark, Tombstalker foil, and a skeletal vampire. We have a Scion of Una, Tooth and Nail, Chalice of the Void, Death Cloud, Kiki Jiki, and a foil Cryptic Command. Dark Confidant. It's kind of Gary Oldman in The Fifth Element now instead of Bob. Cryptic Command, Engineered Explosives, Arcbound Ravager, Bridge from Below, and Pyromancer Swath. And finally, Gifts Ungiven, Divinity of Pride, Yosei, Stonehewer Giant, Demigod of Revenge, and Joyride the Gitu. Thanks for watching, and check back in a little while, maybe a day or two, and we'll have some of these pools separated, and we'll do some building and see what we get. Thanks for watching.